Yukon, the biggest solo stove that SoloStove makes. Fire pit. And this is what I will use to start the fire. Come over here, Trip. Come over here. So I got kindling. Maybe, I don't know, a dozen pieces or so of kindling. I love these matches. They're great matches. Got like a long wooden stem on them. It's great for starting fires. I got 2 pieces of fat wood. Just 2 little pieces. And I got some mixed hardwood here, some oak and some maple. And I'll show you my process. And so go ahead and put it over the SoloStove, Trip. So I start with the big pieces first on the bottom. Huge piece. All right, just give it some space. The next pieces. Make sure there's space in between. You don't need too much space, just a little bit of space. Get a little air moving in there. Air movement is good. It's good for fires. And that's all I need. So I got that. Put the kindling just like this. This is the top-down method. Super fast. Super fast. This kind of crisscross pattern here. Crisscross, crisscross. All right. Okay. It's pretty good. I got 2 pieces of my fat wood. They're tiny little pieces. You don't need much. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay one on the top. You can lay both on the top if you want, but lay one like that and then one kind of underneath it just a little bit. Make like a little cross. Just like that. Here we go. See how fast this will catch fire. So, kind of move the sticks over if you want to. Just a little bit. This is not going to take that long for all that to catch on fire. 2 little sticks of fat wood. As long as everything's kind of situated pretty good. You get some airflow around the pieces of wood. And you got some softwood on top. It helps start the fire a lot quicker. Doing a good job, son. Keep holding it there. I'll hold it there for a little while just because I'll make sure this whole thing catches.
It looks way different on the camera than what it actually looks like.
Oh yeah.
It's like yellower.
Yellower.
Yeah, it's orange.
Yeah. So we start with that softwood on the top because it just catches fire a lot quicker. The hardwood takes longer to catch fire, so you can start with some softwood kindling on the top. It's an excellent way to start. If you try to start on the bottom and try and light the large pieces of wood at the bottom, it's nearly impossible to do that. It's very difficult, especially if you're working with large pieces of hardwoods. This is just one way of doing it. There's lots of different ways of doing it, but I find this is the most efficient way of doing it for me. So all that softwood starting to kind of catch in the middle. And then when the embers fall off of it, it's going to start falling down towards the larger pieces. And that's what's going to catch the rest of the hardwoods on fire. It's a nice clean burn. The fat wood has some like sooty black smoke coming off of it. It's got so much resin in the fat wood, that's how it burns. It's burning all those resins. It's like turpentine. It smells great though. And that's loblolly pine that I use for the softwood on the top. And that's red maple, kind of in the middle that I have underneath that red maple. And then I have a couple of pieces of oak, some type of red oak. I'm not an arborist, so I don't know exactly yet what type of red oak I put in there.
So hot.
What? It's hot. It's hot. But you can stand back a little bit. It's fine. And also use SoloStove users. I have the fire ring for the SoloStove. I'll go ahead and put that on there after I put the wood on there. Boom. And then I put the spark screen on there on the sides. And then I put the spark screen on the top. Just like that. So it's not a windy day today, thankfully, so we're not having a lot of sparks or embers flying all over the place. And it is on a stand. Show them the stand at the bottom of the SoloStove trip. At the very bottom. So it's resting on that stand, which is resting on the deck. There you go. That's good enough. And so that softwood is catching. It's going to start falling down, catching the larger pieces on fire. Is your hand hurting from holding it so long?
Yeah.
Are you going to make it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Huh?
7.5 minutes so far from when I started. I don't know when I actually lit it though. I don't know what time that was.
It's like 1 minute.
1 minute. It was at 1 minute when I started it?
No, actually probably like 2.
Yeah. Beautiful fire, huh, Trip? You love it?
It looks better on the camera.
Looks better on the camera?
Yeah, because it's more like yellow.
So Trip, what'd you do today at school?
I don't know, I did
In our
school.
homeschooling.
I did school.
How'd that go?
I don't know. I did it.
You don't know. You're talking to my thousands of subscribers right now.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Have you learned much about making fires by watching me?
I could make a fire.
Oh yeah? I'm gonna have you try and do it, and we're gonna put you on YouTube doing it, and I will video you. Think you can handle that?
I don't know.
You only get one shot though. You can't just be like, oh wait, let's try that again. Do it over.
When the ember's gonna fall?
That's a hot fire, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh-wee. What time is it? Around 3 o'clock in the afternoon? It's about what, 85, 86 degrees out here?
I don't know.
Whoop. Whoop. It gets so hot in the middle, all that wood starts to separate. Kind of fall down on the sides.
Then does it catch the ones on the bottom on fire?
You know what? I actually think they've already started to catch on fire. But I can't put the camera inside the SoloStove to see. Now, if they had a clear SoloStove, if you're watching, if they had a clear SoloStove around the perimeter of it, that way you could get the 360 view of the fire. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You could see right through it at the bottom. That'd be neat.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, SoloStove. $1 billion idea. You're welcome.
2 billion.
2 billion.
360.
But you have to use Raymer wood though.
Yeah.
Raymer.
Only Raymer wood.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Why
just
Raymer
the
wood?
right size.
That's right. It's just the right size. But
360.
I don't be getting everybody dizzy over there.
Ah. So hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. It's already caught the pieces underneath it on fire.
Now look at Remy over there.
Where's Remy?
The window. That window at Katie's.
Can you zoom in on Remy?
Yeah.
Zoom in on her. She's like, what are y'all doing out there?
Oh, there's like heat
Humans are
waves.
so weird.
She's just mad. Well, that looks cool.
What? Yeah. It's really hot.
Okay, we're back.
We're back. So all you TPA baseball team members from 13U, Tripp's team, that's going to be watching this. If you're still watching, it's been 11 and a half minutes. I don't know if they can watch that long.
I don't know.
Or would they be watching?
I think Brady could.
What could they actually watch that long? What do you think they watch? A football game, maybe? Maybe a
yeah.
baseball game?
Football or
This
baseball.
isn't that entertaining, I guess.
Yes.
That's why we got to make stuff up and talk about. It'd be neater at night, but we're both out here sweating. It's just something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know, forced Trip to come out here and do this with me.
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm. To hold up the camera for 12 minutes.
Oh, it's so hard. It's such a hard. It's so heavy. That phone is so heavy.
My fingers are just like my
How you gonna be able to lift all that Raymer wood with little?
No, my elbows are tired.
Oh my gracious!
They are.
We gotta work on that, Trip. Don't be doing dance moves. Everybody's trying to watch this. Slow down.
Everybody.
Slow down. All right, I'll take over for a second.
Okay.
Man, so hard.
Oh, my arms just cracked. Yeah, is it gonna rain today?
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, there's a rain cloud. I hope it doesn't rain. Not good for the SoloStove if it rains, but I do have the SoloStove lid. Dun dun dun. Just in case. Yes. There's an accessory for everything. I got, let's see here. I got the cover. If you can see it, sort of, kind of. I got, this is the SoloStove cooktop stand. It's pretty cool. Goes on top. And I have all these spark screens, which are really important, because especially if you're planning on having a lot of fires, because I live in a very the area that I live in has a lot of pine trees, so there's pine straw everywhere, as you can see, which easily can catch fire. So we try not to do that. So as you can see, it's burning real nice. Real nice. Right, Trip? Real nice. Trip. Goober. Trip. Well. Oh well. Tried.
Yeah, you
I tried. Hey, we did not forget about Remy. Remy, short for remoulade. All of our pets are named after some kind of Louisiana food. We got Remy for remoulade. We got Bo for gumbo. We had Benny for beignet. There's Trip. I got him on the video. Hey, son. Hey. Are you in your jammies at 3 in the afternoon?
Yep.
Is this the homeschool life? All right. Back to the fire. Don't forget while we're here, guys. Don't forget. I know there's a lot of other great things going on around here. This is Trip's favorite pastime. Hitting pine cones in the backyard with a plastic baseball bat, which we don't know where it is, so now he's using a stick. Yep, here we go. Look at that fire, guys. Look at the fire. I'm gonna zoom in real quick. Oh yes, oh yes.
Don't worry.
I might sign out here pretty soon, Trip. What do you think? It's gonna be probably like a 30-minute video if I don't.
Yeah, I say you just stop it and then like come back and it's like fully grown.
Fully grown.
Oh, it's so hot. Smells like a marshmallow.
Oh yeah. All right, guys. I think we're gonna sign off. I don't know. Just kind of a rain cloud coming over pretty quickly here. I don't want to be caught in that. That'd be bad news. But anyway, SoloStove, Yukon, Bremer wood. We got fire starters, fat wood. We got kindling. Everything you need to make a fire like a pro.
Right size.
Just the right size.